So Arsenal 4, Everton 0. We are 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League. Catch us if you can, Manchester City. And some fantastic performers tonight. Emphatic second half performance. After the first 40 minutes, it was kind of sluggish. One shot on goal at the time. World-class goal from Bukayo Saka. Second goal from Nelly. And all of a sudden, second half, domination. Jez, make sure you sub to JEZ'S channel, Arsenal History and More, link in description. And give us your little breakdown for anyone who ain't watched your fan cam, mate.
Wow. The first 40 minutes was a bit of a dull show. And all of a sudden, Saka steps up on his wrong foot, scores a great goal. I mean, that's what I think needs. Give us a spark to up the tempo. And then Martinelli, well, what can you say about these two kids, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, they are kids. And where on earth, how high can these kids get? Because they are absolute class. And I have no doubt in saying this, Lee, they will be world-class players. And I'm glad that we've tied Saka down to a new contract. We need to do that with Martinelli, and we need to do that with Sleep.
Not official yet.
Well,
hopefully.
Not official. It's not, but I'm going to send them a pen. Because obviously they don't have a pen at the Emirates, so I'm going to post them a pen, gift them one, because just get the deal done, man. Come on. This is bullshit Arsenal again, but great performance second half. Absolutely killed Everton. Dare I say it? I feel sorry for Everton. They're a great club, and I think they're going down. But great performance for Arsenal. 3 points, clean sheet, brilliant.
Yeah, it was class. You know how this works, people. If you want to cry about the ratings, we don't care. We'll be back again at the weekend versus Bournemouth. Just leave yours down below instead. And all the people that want to sit there and chat and go, oh, look how angry and upset and moody and miserable you are. Your Disney-esque fantasies and stories that you want to put together, that's up to you. Yeah, at the end of the day, we supported this club, 100 years between us?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
There you go. So it is what it is. But let's start with the player ratings. Let's go with the goalkeeper. Aaron Ramsdale didn't have a massive amount to do until the end, really. But what did you make of him tonight?
Yeah, decent. Absolutely. This guy, look, I'll be the first to say, when we signed him, I thought, oh my God, what are we doing? But this guy's proved me wrong so many times. Awesome performance. And the double save at the end of the game just shows the worth of this guy. And fair play to him. He gets his match bonus for keeping a clean sheet. And I'll give him an 8 because I thought absolutely class. His distribution was great today. And look, rock solid. 8 for me, mate.
Let's go to Benjamin White.
Benjamin White. Liked seeing him doing what he did. He was up there supporting Saka, getting in the mix. Looked solid. Got back, just some decisive tackles when he had to. And I will give him an 8.
Opposite side, Zinchenko, involved in a couple of our goals.
Yeah, Zinchenko. Who knew? Yeah. I wanted Tierney to start tonight, but fair play to the fella. Got involved, got in the mix in midfield. Even when he went inverted, Martinelli, I don't know what was going on, was on the right wing at times. Is this some new super tactic that Arteta's come up with? Yeah, great performance. Fair play. Played some absolutely incisive crosses into the midfield and out to the Martinelli. And for me, mate, you're getting an 8.
Yeah, I thought he was class. Let's go to our centre-backs. Gabriel Magalhaes.
Gabriel Magalhaes, another great performance for me. He's lost the bozo gene, Lee. He's shed that.
Maybe he's found the vaccine to it.
I think he may have had. The fact that also After the game last week, him and Sleeve were having a little bit of a word, which is good. I like that. I like the fact that Sleeve and him were having a word, because obviously they weren't happy with each other, and that's what we like to see. I remember seeing Tony Adams grabbing Steve Bold round the neck once after a game where it's a 1-1, and that was up against I can't remember now. No, I can't remember. But I remember him grabbing him round the back of the neck at the end of the game and saying, you know, that is what we want at Arsenal. It's fight. I don't mean fisticuffs physically, but it's fight. It means you actually want to win. And so fair play, I'm waffling. I'll give him an 8.
Saliba, been a bit shaky recently, but a clean sheet tonight. I didn't even know he was on the pitch, mate. I can't lie. I didn't even see him.
Saliba, I actually thought he did well. He didn't make a step wrong. I thought he was decent. He did his job, which is all. You know, what I like with a defender league is when you don't know when they're on the pitch, because they're actually doing their job. They're not making themselves to be a high line. Oh, they've made an error. Oh, they've done something stupid. So fair play to the fella, man. He gets a 7 for me.
Let's go into midfield. Hooked at half time, Jorginho.
Yeah, Jorginho. First half, he was all right, but I didn't think he had a great day today. I thought he may have got hooked. Was he not? I don't know. But
well, Arteta said that apparently he was ill. I don't know whether he was covering him for a poor performance or whether he was actually ill. I don't know.
Okay, fair play. I'll give him license. Not the best today, but he did his job. But I will give Arteta massive, massive kudos for the fact that what he did at half time. He hooked him and brought him Partey. But Jorginho today did his job. I'll give him a 6.
Granit Xhaka, your favourite player?
My favourite player, always has been. Again, what can I say? He put a shift in. This guy is I don't know what to say. I've obviously missed something for the last 5 years, but yeah, fair play to him. Didn't do anything wrong. We haven't seen the stupidness of Xhaka this season. Fair play. Did a job. Did some great incisive passes in midfield. 7 for me.
Martin Odegaard scored a goal tonight. Third goal.
Yeah.
Killer goal, really. What did you make of him?
Odegaard went quiet, disappeared, then came back, went quiet, then came back, scored a goal. What can you do? How can you mark this guy? I mean, he's frustrating to me. So frustrating. This guy has so much promise and then sometimes just goes quiet. But nice goal. Before that goal, as I go through the game, Lee, I put down scores for people, and I have to give him, because he was a bit in and out of the game today. I have to say I'll give him a 6. It's a good goal, but he could have done better.
100%. Let's go to Gabriel Martinelli.
Gabriel Martinelli, what can you say about this young man? He's out there to prove himself, and I love everything I see about this young man. Week in, week out, he tries hard. And there was an interesting one, Lee, today. He was playing on the left, but in the second half, he was on the right, in midfield, left, right, midfield. He was all over the park. Now, was this something Arteta said to him, you've got free license to go wherever you want to go? Because if that was the case, up against Everton today, he absolutely bullied them. And his 2 goals, absolutely great goals. Well done. Fantastic. 9.
Is he your man of the match?
I'll come to that in a minute.
Okay, let's go the opposite side. Bukayo Saka scored the opening goal, set up the second goal. What did you make of him?
Class. Class. As I said to you, Lee, I think on the fan cam, this guy is such a young man, like Martinelli. How good are these kids going to get? How good can they become? Honestly, seriously, absolutely top class player. Scored on the wrong foot, and what that set basically that set the game off. That was it. That gave Arsenal the direction. It gave them the impetus, and off they went. Arsenal then absolutely destroyed Everton, and yeah, I'll give him a 9.
Let's go to Trossard.
Trossard, class again today. I love this fella. I think the more he gets integrated with this team, which he is, he's getting better and better and better. And he put in a right good shift today. Loving what I'm seeing from this man. And I think with this lineup we had today, Lee, we'll absolutely bully the hell out of Bournemouth, which we should do. Let's get it right. 8 for me for Trossard.
Let's go to subs. Thomas Partey came on at half time.
Thomas Partey came on, and look, when he came on, he made such a difference. I have to say to Mr. Arteta, I've not often seen you make a sub at half time in such an important position. And big up to you for making such a tactical change. It totally and utterly changed the second half. And we absolutely killed Everton. So fair play. Yeah, loved it. I admire him. I admire Mr. Arteta for doing this because he protected him in the first half. He played a gamble, brought him on, and 7 for Partey for me.
Who else was there? Kieran Tierney.
Kieran Tierney. Wow, what can I say about this guy? Absolute. When he came in, they just couldn't get past down that left flank.
He was everywhere, man.
He was he was in the midfield. He was all over the park, and this, I think, he's trying to prove a point that I'm actually here, Arteta. I'm actually here. I am actually a class player, and you should be playing me. And this I know it's annoying, but it's great to be in this position, isn't it, Lee? That we've got players now that are actually fighting. They actually fighting to play, and that, I think, is so important in any football team. It reminds me of the days years ago, back in the good days when players were like really fighting for their position, and that gives the manager a problem, and that is good. That is good, because then he's got to think, oh fuck, who am I going to play? Oh, all right, okay. Well, yeah, no, absolutely brilliant. And I'll give him a 7 because he did a job when he came on. Didn't do anything wrong. Class.
Fabio Vieira.
Yeah, came on. Had a chance, didn't he? Had a chance. Unlucky. Didn't do anything to actually really make a difference in the game, in my book. So I'll give him a 6.
Eddie Nketiah.
Eddie Nketiah came on. Had a couple of chances again. I think the guy is panicking. I seriously think this guy is panicking. He's so desperate to score, and I don't blame him for that. So I'm not going to berate him, man. Seriously, I'm not. I'm going to have to say he's not good enough. I'm sorry to say he's not good enough for Arsenal. I mean, let's remember, he couldn't even get the Leeds United team, could he? So, no, I hate to knock players, but no, I'm sorry, mate. I'm giving you a 5.
Probably not even worth rating Smith Rowe. He had less than 10 minutes, but you can if you want.
Good to see him come on, though. Good to see him come on. Fair play. He put in a shift. I'm not going to rate him because it's unfair. I don't think you can rate a player under that period of time. So, but you asked me my man of the match, Lee. So my man of the match actually tonight is Martinelli.
Mm. He actually officially got it as well, I think.
Did he? I don't know. Well, if he did, fair play.
Yeah, I think he got it as well. You know how this works, people. If you want to cry. We don't care. Put your player ratings down below. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1, and then we're both rating the manager. 3, 2, 1, 9.
9. Oh, we got it right again.
Again, 2 weeks in a row.
People are going to think that we actually talk about this offline, but we don't. We don't. Nope. We do not do that. And yeah, I think he got it bang on tonight, Mr. Arteta.
Yeah, I agree. And the fact that he hooked off Jorginho, the fact that he's dropped Eddie again. Yeah, game management was decent. Saka came off. Xhaka came off. It's good, man. It's good that we're in this position. 5 points clear. Clean sheet. And he's got that monkey off of his back against Sean Dyche. That's now 2 wins in 7 against him rather than 1 in 6. And especially after having the loss a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, fair play to him, man. We'll be back. What day is it? Thursday. I'll be back at 1 p.m. with Saeed on here. And then Goonie later in the evening at 5 p.m., I think. What you got coming up, Jez?
I'm probably going to do a match reaction tomorrow. I haven't got it set up yet. I haven't asked anybody. And I've had people say, why don't you do it on your own, Jez? Well, I actually like to get other people's opinions. I like to have a debate. You know, it's fun. Just having my ugly face on there is not always the right way to do it, you know. And I like to get, and then people say, oh, why do you have these other people on? And I'm like, well, why not? It's all fun. I like to talk to other football fans, get their opinions, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about football community. We chat about these things, and so yeah, I might do that tomorrow, Lee. I probably will. Don't know when, but it'll be.
There you go. Arsenal history and more. Big up to everyone, man. Make sure you sub to here, to Jez, to my second channel. And yeah, man, we're marching on. 5 points clear. Another game chalked off. We'll be back again. Adios, amigos.
Bring on.